Shows you how far they've come.
Oh,
you know,
to get that in there, that amazes me. That's just...
And it looks so nice. It looks like a commercial. G'day, you absolute legends. Stu from UAVfutures here. Finally, we are back. What a mission we have had in 2021, trying to get some videos out. If you know, well, you know what's been going on. And recently, we just had our front window smashed as well. So trying to record in the studio has been a bit of a nightmare. But here we are. And today, this video is for you guys who just enjoys fun. Who are the pilots out there who just love flying? I'm not talking about you hardcore racers or anything like that. I'm just talking about your everyday pilot. You just want a fantastic quad that you can take out of your backpack, rip around anywhere, have a good time, not annoy people, get amazing video, all that sort of stuff. If that sounds good to you, well, today you are in for a treat, because what we're checking out, it is this bad boy. We'll get it in shot in the roof cam. It is the Alpha 85X HD DJI, whatever. I'm going to link it down below. But essentially what this is, this little ripper, it's a DJI HD quad. You can scream around, have some fun. We're going to be going out to the field. I'll show you my impressions. We'll show you some flight footage. And of course, we'll hand it over to the oldest grumpy bugger in history. Grumpy Trev's going to be out there as well, so share some love for him. Down in the comments, we'll get his impressions and find out why he is absolutely smitten with the Alpha 85X HD. We'll cruise around and just generally have a good time. So if you are in the mood for having some fun and you like flying, well, this craft is going to be right up your alley. Now, let's do it. Let's stick it on the bench. As a bit of an overview, we're going to go through the text and the specs first before we go out to the field. Very quickly, we're going to tear off. We've got some new scales sent into us, so thank you very much, RS7 driver. It's got my wonderful face on there, sticking it on the scales. You can see it's coming in at 88 grams. Let me get my little UAVfutures chopstick. Thank you very much, Captain Kirk. It's 88 grams. Take it out of the box. This one comes with HD. You can also get an analog version. I'll link them both down below. And it's got a bunch of different receiver options as well. We've got the native DJI one, but what it is, it says it can be an indoor flyer, but honestly, I feel like maybe if you're flying around in a big warehouse, it does have the little ducts and protection and all that sort of stuff, but it is too quick. I think anyway, for flying around, you're much better suited to maybe something like the Mob Lite or something a little bit lighter if you are primarily interested in indoor flying. This one, it is more suited to small parks, large houses, very low warehouses, because it can get a little bit of pep. It runs on a 4S pack, and of course it's streaming back some beautiful, well, this version is HD video straight to your eyeballs. Now, let's go through some of the components, starting at the outside, working our way in. You can see it's got a fairly robust frame. We've put this one through the ringer a fair few times. It's held up very well in crashes. Nice canopy on the top as well, which protects your electronics. It's a very tight little package. You can read into that. But of course we got some little quad blade props on the outside, which means it should be a little more grippy in the air. Underneath that, I think they are 1303s, 5000 kV, so that's obviously right there, the motors. That just means how fast does it spin. It's rated for a 4S battery. Moving towards the middle, and this is really where we have a star of the show, and I'll put some pictures on the screen as well. We've got our little F4 20 amp ESC stack, so very, very compact little build. And on top of that, the only other part we've got is the DJI CADX system in there with a little antenna sticking out the back, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the package and the design, everything, this is starting to look more and more like a commercial or a proper consumer drone rather than a hobby drone with wires and everything everywhere. It's just, you know, it sort of speaks for itself when you look at the design of the thing. Now moving on, I guess that's where we will touch on design. I love it. It is absolutely the smallest form factor that I've seen that fits nicely. It's just a very, very well-designed quad. I love the canopy shape. I love everything they've done here, and I love the flight experience. Moving it on, I guess talking about the quality of the thing, iFlight has been absolutely smashing it when it comes to quality. I have no fault with this drone. And then the pros and the cons. Things I like, things I don't like. Things I don't like. Well, you know, if you're going digital, you always have to pay more, but that's not a negative on this drone. That's most DJI drones. They are going to be costing a little bit more. There is the analog version, but trust me, if you have DJI, this is the way to go. It is just such a nice experience cruising around in this small form factor. Things I do like, I love the form factor and its size. I love how it feels in the air. I love its speed. I love how it's not noisy. It's not very intrusive to other people. It flies great. It doesn't have any oscillations. It takes a 4S pack. It's fairly light on the weight limits if you're worried about that. It is just generally a great experience. And another thing that can't be overstated, what does it do well? It just works. There is no more mucking around. You plug this thing in, you are good to go. You don't need to do any tuning, nothing like that. This is just a drone made. This is making our hobby more and more accessible for more and more people to get in. That is, take their drone, they fly around and they have some fun with FPV, which is exactly what we're about here on UAVfutures. Having fun with FPV, that's what it's all about. Now, speaking of that, let's go do it out in the field with an old man. That sounds bad as well, but we're gonna jump out of the field, we'll fly around, share my impressions, share what Grumpy Trev thinks as well, and have some fun in 3, 2, 1. Radio out here in the field. Finally, can you believe it? The skies have, the clouds have lifted. What's a good expression there? We got Grumpy Trev behind the camera. We're going to be flying around with this bad boy. I've forgotten the name. Man, I should have. UR85, something like that from.
Oh, no, it's changed. This is just the norm, folks. This is
Alpha 85. That's it. I knew I had the name.
COVID symptoms.
Okay, radio out here in the field. Here we are flying around with the Alpha 85 from iFlight. I'm pretty excited. We're at the perfect place, the in-laws. This is going to be fantastic for flying around a drone of this size. Grumpy Trev's behind the camera. We'll show you what it looks like, show you some recordings, all that sort of stuff. Have fun and basically rip it around and find out how this drone goes. So let's do it. Cut to some footage in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Alrighty, you guys are in for a treat. Here we go, flying around. We're just going to jump straight into it. Now, look, it does say on the box or on the description somewhere, you can fly this thing indoors, but I kind of beg to differ. Maybe if you had the world's largest house, but you lived in a palace or something like that. But for me, I know this drone, it just has too much power. Yes, you could probably, I can't talk properly. Yes, you could probably fly it around on half throttle, but where is the fun in that? We're going to cruise this thing around, and somewhere like a large garden or a small park like this is absolutely perfect. So cruising around, you can see, of course, the HD digital looks gorgeous. DJI you'd expect nothing less, and coupled with this small form factor drone, it is the ultimate explorer. You can go anywhere, do anything, have some fun, cruise around. I think here we decided to go a little bit further, maybe do a bit of a range test coming up in the video as well. Don't expect some crazy speeds because look, it is not made for racing, nothing like that. It is really all about just having some fun. Who out there loves just FPV, wants to have, you know, just a nice cruisy experience? You can do a few little flips and rolls, but I wouldn't be doing any crazy freestyle. It really is just made to have fun. This is like the ultimate, I guess, casual drone, dare I say, where it looks good, flies good, feels good, but it's not going to be doing any crazy speed or anything like that. But look, it's no slouch, and you got to remember, it's still just a tiny or lightweight little form factor drone as well. So overall, look, I got to say, I really like what this drone's doing. I like what it stands for, and ultimately, if you just want to have fun, maybe you've already got a large 5-inch or something out there. That sounds inappropriate as well, but maybe you've already got a large freestyler or a racer. You just want a fun little casual drone you can throw in your backpack, you can take out at lunchtime, rip around the office park, or maybe you've got a warehouse or something because it does have that prop protection. Something like this is going to be very well suited. And look, you can fly it around indoors. Just for me, I feel like in my house, it's going to be, my house is too small to fly this thing around adequately anyway. But if you did have a large space or maybe a large garage, you could be having some fun with this thing indoors as well. But primarily, it really is made just to be a casual, fun, little fly for some small parks and large yards. So anyway, what we should do, let's bring it in, hand it over to GT and see what he thinks about the Alpha 85X HD. Yeah, let's have some fun, Trevor. It is your turn now. I think this might be your cup of tea, young sir, because this is the DJI quad. We know how you feel. What do you think about DJI, actually?
How do you spell it?
Okay, a couple of letters. I don't know how you do that sort of spelling, but this is the Alpha 85. Tiny little, probably outdoor, maybe if you were really skilled at a big place indoor, little quad. What do you think about DJI in this form factor?
Well, after the first flight of DJI, I absolutely love it. Bit expensive, but that's
$285. So that's with the DJI Air
I'm talking
unit.
about goggles.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So yeah, look, I love DJI. Don't get me wrong.
$225. The drone, the whole drone is $225.
That's cheap, isn't it? That's, well, look, I'd pay that for that. Look at the build. It's just like a sandwich.
Yeah, we've spoken about that on the bench video. It is very beautiful in there, very tight. But yeah, what do you think the looks wise? Yeah, well, you know, you too, Trevor.
Well, like, I love it. I just want to fly it. I reckon it looks great. It's really, really sexy. It's got DJI. Hey, I spelled it. Yep. And I just want to have a go at this because I really love these little drones.
Now I'm running this on a 4S 450 battery. It's got 5,000 kV motors. It's definitely, you'll just experience it for yourself, Trev. I was worried I might burn the motors out because I didn't realize, I thought they were 3,000 kV.
Yeah, I was worried about it too before I get a go.
All right, but your turn now. Let's see how you go.
Well, let's plug it in and...
I like this little camera adapter, the antenna clip. I think that's nice.
I just like the whole thing.
It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? It really does look good.
Who makes this?
It is iFlight.
Oh, typical iFlight. They always do stuff really nice, don't they?
Let's do it.
It's been a while, stupid. Where are the gimbals?
Yep, so you're holding it upside down there, you old bugger.
Oh, shit.
No, you got to hold it this way.
This one?
It is. Goggles down and you will be away.
Oh, low power module.
That low, when it's on that, it's just saying, hey, it's not going to start pumping out any VTX or record until you actually arm it, then it'll unlock it. It's all good to go.
Oh, the picture, it just amazes me already.
See, this is why I made you fly the analogs first today.
Oh, yes.
Alright, Trevor's away.
Oh, yeah. This thing is fucking unbelievable.
What do you mean?
It's quick for a little quad. Oh.
So
yeah.
you reckon you could fly that indoors?
Yeah.
Good, look how fast it's going, mate.
Yeah, but you can fly it slow, look at this.
A bit of fast and slow, man of many talents.
I just want to see if I can...
children, right? Anyway.
That's it. Just see how...
What are you trying to line up to do? It's pretty stable. What are you trying to do?
It is. I'm going to go under the fence. Oh no, I'm not. There's a fence the other side of it.
Yeah, there is.
Okay,
let's get back to the drone.
Oh look, it's nice to fly. And... Up. Get the trees out of the way.
That's one good thing about
boy.
prop guards as well.
Yeah.
On this, you can bash into some things and keep flying.
Well, I like it, and I think the price is extraordinarily cheap with all that stuff in it. With the goggles flying a little drone. The picture is just extraordinary. Oh, what a set of these. Geez, DJ, if you're listening, look, Grumpy Trev would love a set of these goggles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
this just puts a whole new...
like 250 at Get FPV or 220 at some other places.
How far can I go on this, I wonder?
Mate, go as far, I don't know, test the range for us. I am going to turn you a little bit then, so you can, yeah, that should be fine. Because this is all linked, this ecosystem, so we're going to be using the DJI remote. And some people rag on it. What do you think about this remote while your quad's out there?
That's all right. It's really, I think once you fly, it's a bit like a glove, you know, once you have tried a remote, it just works. It's working. Great.
All right, don't go. I don't even know where you are, mate. I can't even see it anymore. I mean, yes, I'm a
behind
spotter.
that house right at the very back.
Get out, come back.
Oh, jeez. This picture is just, I just in awe of the picture.
Okay, we know
and the quad flying is fantastic as well. I mean,
okay, nice.
What a great little quad. And it's fast, and you can even fly it slow. Look, I think with a, if you want to do a bit of proximity stuff, I reckon with a 3S, this would be just spot on as well. So you got the best of both worlds with this.
Yeah, I never thought about doing 3S indoors, actually.
Yeah.
Do you think it's stable?
Yeah. This thing, bloody beautiful. Pull it up really easy. It stops, look at that. That stops really quick. It's probably, 4S is probably just a tad quick for inside.
Yep.
I reckon a 3S on this, it'd be unreal. Mind you, this is great though.
You know what, I'm actually thinking I'm going to turn this into my indoor drone. Now after seeing it out here as well, put it on a 3S, chasing the kid around.
Yeah, look, this is...
Look at you go. Man, that was pretty good.
This is, it's really nice to fly. Look, I'm getting used to the sticks now because it is a bit different what I've been flying, but it's really, really nice.
Alright. Performance out of 10.
9.9 this one.
Okay, nice. And what do you think about the price?
Well,
the 200. Let's just say I think it's about 220. So let's say
if
230.
if you've got the price right,
yep.
I reckon it's a gift. I really do.
So what's that out of 10? We need a numerical value.
That's 10. Absolutely 10 for value for money.
Okay. Was there anything that you didn't like?
Yep. The only thing I don't like about this, it's not mine.
I knew that was coming. I was almost going to cut you off there, but yep.
No, I think it's look, even even this case, you're not going to break that. It's sort of like a rubbery.
It's got a bit of flex
in
there, but
not like those ones. I reckon you'd find it pretty hard to break that. I mean, look at that. Look,
strong canopy on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely onto a winner. If you've got DJI, this is a good purchase.
Oh, definitely, and it's flexible without being over flexible.
Not brittle.
No.
Yeah. Too easy.
I do like it. Hey, what's that? Look, see, it's a little thing at the back for.
I think that's for LEDs. Yeah, but that would be on a different type of build. I'd say they've reused this.
Yeah, waste anyways. Just use extra battery power when you want to fly the bloody thing.
Too easy. What do you think about that size? Well, how did that feel on a 4S 450 pack?
It looked felt really good for outside. I think really to outside to zooming around what we're doing, you need a 4S. But for a little proximity stuff, whack a 3S on it. I reckon it'd be great. Pity we didn't bring any today. I would have loved to have tried that.
All right, thanks, Trev.
Love it.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
It's really good.
Very fucking nice.
Shows you how far they've come.
Oh. You know? Fucking to get that in there, that amazes me. That's just.
And it looks so nice. It looks like a commercial one, you know, like one you see in Walmart or Big W or something. It doesn't look like a hobby grade.
No, that's
quad. It looks like a finalized, finished, refined product.
That is a nice piece of kit.
Rightio, so there it is. There's my review of the. Oh man, that was pretty smooth. Did you guys see that? There's my review of the Alpha 85X HD from iFlight, the DJI version. I'm pretty sure the analog version would fly the same, except maybe it's a little bit lighter, but you're also not getting that juicy HD footage, which is probably my favorite part about this. If you've got DJI, yes, they do cost more money. I'm well aware of that, but it is just fun, and you can see that is why Trevor loved it so much. So I gotta say, it is an absolute thumbs up for me. Maybe you've already got, look, I wouldn't be choosing it as my first drone. I'd probably get a 5-inch first if I'd got DJI and I didn't have any drones yet. I would buy a 5-inch drone first, something like the Nazgul V2 or something like that. However, if you've got that, you're looking for something a little bit different, I'd love to know, what are you flying? The small form factor, the way it flies, everything is just a beautiful little drone. So thumbs up to iFlight. You can see Trevor liked it well, but I liked it as well. I would love to know what you guys think. Sound off, let me know down in the comments what you think about this drone. And I've got to apologize too to those people who've been expecting some more videos. Things have been a little bit rough at the start of 2021. You know, it's been fairly crazy, so I apologize. And there was also no stream today. That's because the front window to the studio got smashed in, and not on purpose. It was by one of the mowing staff who does some stuff out of, like, some street cleaning people. Anyway, a rock flew and smashed the window, so that was annoying. We've had torrential weather as well. It happened to be on the same weekend when we had severe weather warning, so that was great. Trying to organize a glass replacement, all that sort of stuff, so I apologize there's no live stream. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV or related content. Thank you so much for sticking with the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. If you could thumbs up this video if you appreciated it, and just let me know, you know, what you think about the Alpha 85s. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Subscribe for more FPV or related content, and be kind to each other, and as always, happy flying. Oh man, that was pretty smooth.